Even though it's the middle of summer, some local kids are willing to spend their days in school. A small nonprofit in Lino Lakes focuses on cooking skills while also teaching kids about self-confidence and healthy eating. Danica has the story on the Kids Cooking School.
A small strip mall in Lino Lakes is home to the Kids Cooking School.
I teach kids how to love cooking with real food instead of fast food.
Over the summer, Kids Cooking School has week-long camps focusing on different cooking skills or themes. They've made breakfast foods, pastas, chocolates, and planted their own vegetable garden.
Today we're making treacle tarts because it's a Harry Potter theme.
The children's book series is the theme for the week, and the kids make foods and beverages that they have read about or seen in the movies.
Most children just really adore the books and the movies, and I just came across the cookbook and I put it on my Christmas wish list, and Santa brought the cookbook for me and I started looking through it, and there was just a lot of recipes that had some fundamental things that I could teach them that they would use for a lifetime, but then with a Harry Potter bend to it.
Tiffany opened the Kids Cooking School in February, and it's a school that she hopes can give kids a different path than she had.
You know, I was an obese child. I was bullied, and it was really hard to grow up without a healthy lifestyle. And so after 25 years in the marketing industry, I decided that I wanted to do something where I really gave back to our community, and I really wanted to do something that tackled childhood obesity. And so I started teaching classes, I got certified as a health coach, and then I went to an online chef school, and I just started trying different things to see what really resonated, not only with me within my heart, but also what resonated with the people in our community.
What she is doing is resonating so strongly that most of her classes sell out, and many have a waiting list.
We make everything from scratch. And a lot of times it's really, kids will come in for a class and I teach them something basic, and then they say, hey, next time can we make, a particular recipe like the pasta from scratch, where we use that to make lasagna rolls, just really anything and everything that you can think of. We actually allow them to make it because they're perfectly capable if we give them the opportunity.
The Kids Cooking School is also a nonprofit.
I wanted to be able to get some grants so that we could offer classes to those families that couldn't necessarily afford to come to a big fancy cooking school. So the mission really is twofold. It's not only to provide financial assistance, but it's also to teach our kids about healthy living and how to use everything from scratch so that they're learning those cooking skills.
Clinton has become a regular at the school. He says that his interest in cooking and baking is pretty simple.
Because I like to eat.
He has learned a lot of things through the classes and is now working as an assistant at the school.
I learned how to make macarons, French macarons. Those are tough. I still having trouble at making them.
Clinton has been baking for most of his life and still recreates one of the first recipes that he made with his grandmother.
When I was little, I'd bake with my grandma. We'd make sour cream coffee cakes. But I didn't start baking on my own till a couple months ago.
After using what he learned through the school and through his family, with the help of Tiffany, Clinton took a big chance.
I tried out to be on the Kids Baking Championship show.
And it was just an amazing learning experience. And we learned last Friday, unfortunately, that he was officially pitched as one of the finalists, and he was just quite short on his baking skills. And so they very graciously asked him to work on his baking a little bit more and then try again next year.
I didn't make it in, but I was so close.
I could not be prouder of Clinton and the dedication and the hard work that he put into that process, and how much he showed the other kids in the school that sometimes things work and sometimes they don't. And that's part of life, and that's okay. And we pick ourselves up and we try again. And he has really been resilient in that way, and I'm super proud of him.
He's already working on some ideas for his tryout next year. The school primarily does week-long camps during the summer, but also has after-school classes and Saturday classes, as well as other special classes that revolve around the school year.
All of those days where school is closed and mom and dad still have to work, there's like 20 of them throughout the school year. And so we offer a day camp that's very much like summer camp through the year.
After 3 hours of learning and cooking, most of the tarts were headed home to be served with dinner and shared with pride.
They love bringing what they made home because they have such pride in what they did, and then they show it to their parents, and their parents are usually completely amazed by what they were actually able to do.
And while the focus is on cooking skills, Tiffany sees that these kids are also learning so much more.
They're having a lot of fun, and they don't realize all of the things that they're learning. Not just cooking skills, but self-confidence and self-worth. If you're watching any of these children when they're making this flaky pie crust by themselves, their faces just really light up that I did this all by myself.
As their treacle tarts came out of the oven, the smells and smiles filled the room.
That's the real reason I think that keeps us going every day here is the joy and the smiles on all of their faces.
I actually made a pie.
For North Metro TV News, Danica Peterson reporting.
The Kids Cooking School has summer camps for kids running through the end of August. Many Fridays, they are also offering one-day classes for kids and parents, and they might be adding a few date night classes for adults in the future. Tiffany said that she has many requests from parents to learn the same skills that their kids are coming home with. We have more information on the school and a link to sign up for classes on our website, northmetrotv.com.